Welcome into Mavericks Today by Chat Sports. I'm Jeffrey Cooperstein. Great to be with you guys. The latest Mavericks rumors focus on Herb Jones of the New Orleans Pelicans. Saw it going around Mavs Twitter. There's some debate on whether or not the Mavs should pull a trigger on a potential Herb Jones trade. So let's talk about it. Welcome into Mavericks Today. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. It's a free and easy way to help out the channel. All right, let's talk about it. Should the Mavs be in on a potential Herb Jones trade? And I think this all started from our good friends over at NBA Central who tweeted this out. The next team odds for Herb Jones should he be traded. Dallas Mavericks are at the top at plus 350, followed by the Memphis Grizzlies, Milwaukee Bucks, Houston Rockets, and Los Angeles Lakers. And this got me thinking, could the Mavs even do a trade for Herb Jones? So let's kind of break that down here. First of all, I really like Herb Jones a lot, the player. I think he would help this Mavericks team out significantly. He's a guy who can really defend the wing at a very high level. Now, he's not going to wow you on the offensive end with his scoring acumen, but I really think that Herb would be a great fit on this basketball team. And at a premium position like wing, finding a guy like Herb Jones available on the trade market doesn't happen very often. Look, Herb is a guy that you would think that the Pelicans would want to build around for the future. The Pelicans right now, one of the worst teams in the NBA. It's basically them, Utah, and the Wizards are the teams you think of as like the teams that will be available, that will have all of their guys available at the trade deadline. Herb this year, 10.7 points per game, 3.5 boards, shooting well from the field. Now, he's only played 7 games because he was dealing with a shoulder strain and a partial tear as well in his shoulder. So he was out for about a month. He's very limited in his action this year. But here's what he's done over the past 4 seasons. Last year was by far the best year of his career, averaging 11 points a night, 3.5 boards, a steal and a half, still shooting well from the field as well. I really like Herb Jones, the player, and it's not what he does on the offensive end, like I said, that would really excite me. It's what he does on the defensive end. The Mavs have some solid wing defenders already in Quentin Grimes, in Najee Marshall. If they add Herb Jones to that, it would add so much versatility, so much athleticism, so much overall wing ability to this team. I think I would be interested in it. Now, there's potential ramifications when dealing with a Herb Jones trade, and we'll get to those here in just a few moments, but I do want to hear from you guys down in the comment section. What is your level of interest in Herb Jones? Scale it for me from 1 to 10 down in the comment section, and this is going to be the pinned comment on today's show. So you might get hit with the YouTube ad break here in just a couple of moments, and when you do, go on down there and get your votes, and you can find this right at the top of the comment section. What is your level of interest in Herb Jones from the New Orleans Pelicans? I'm at a solid 7. I really like Herb Jones, man. If the Mavs could find a way to get a deal done with Herb without giving up key pieces like PJ Washington, like Klay Thompson, which I don't think they would give up to begin with, like sending Najee Marshall back, which I'm not sure they can even do given all the crazy CBA rules now. If they could find a way to do it, I think I would be interested in it. Now, the question you have to ask yourself is this, and it is a big question. Would you be willing to give up Daniel Gafford in a potential Herb Jones trade? We'll talk about that here coming up in just a moment, but I do need to tell you guys about the sponsor of today's show, which of course is PrizePicks, America's #1 daily fantasy sports app. PrizePicks is the best place to get real money sports action. Make your holidays bigger and brighter with PrizePicks while watching your favorite sports, and you can now win up to 200 times your money on PrizePicks. Run your game all season long, America's #1 daily fantasy sports app. PrizePicks now offers MasterCard for quick and easy deposits and withdrawals into your account this sports season. Join now because this holiday season, PrizePicks is giving away 2 free picks in December, and they're giving away $30+ million in rewards during Picksmas. And PrizePicks also offers weekly promotions that can lead to big payouts, like Taco Tuesday, where each Tuesday, PrizePicks discounts select player projections up to 25% to provide even more value for your lineups. Here is one of those free picks in the month of December that PrizePicks is giving out. They're giving away 2 free picks. If you think Patrick Mahomes is going to pass for more than half a yard on Sunday, take the more. It's a free square that you get there, and you can pair it with other things. So I went with the matchup tonight between the 49ers and the Rams. I took the more on George Kittle receiving yards, excuse me, at 57.5. And I'm also going to take the more on Matt Stafford passing yards at 245.5. So you can make picks of your own, or you can copy my picks. Just please make sure you do it with our friends over at PrizePicks. Download the PrizePicks app today and use code CLNS to get that $50 bonus when you play your first $5 lineup. Again, download the PrizePicks app today and use code CLNS to get that $50 bonus when you play your first $5 lineup. You don't even need to win to receive that bonus. It is guaranteed. That link will be clickable in the comments and the description of today's show. It is PrizePicks. Run your game. All right, so back to the question. Is it worth giving up Daniel Gafford in a potential Herb Jones trade? I know how important Gafford has been to this Mavericks team. I know how important he was to the Mavericks finals run back in 2024. In modern basketball, though, nowadays, wing defenders are significantly more valuable than backup centers. You can argue Gafford is a sixth starter. You can argue that Gafford's value as a backup center to the Mavericks is more than it would be to the Pelicans or any other NBA team. Despite how good he's been, I think wing is a more valuable position. But like I said, it all depends on what you think. It would solve another problem that the Mavericks have while creating another and taking away your center depth. If the Mavs make this trade and it's Daniel Gafford for Herb Jones, and you would obviously have to throw in probably a first-round pick, probably another draft pick, whether it be another first round or a couple of seconds to make this deal happen, is it worth sacrificing your depth and your draft assets in order to get a guy like Herb Jones? That's a question you simply have to ask yourself, man. And I really don't envy Nico Harrison in the spot that he's in if he was having to choose between Herb Jones and Daniel Gafford. They're both two really good players. Gafford has extremely important role with this Mavericks team. I think Herb would as well. I don't envy Nico Harrison in this spot. That's why he's paid the big bucks, and I'm just here on YouTube talking about it. Would it be a trade that I would be intrigued in? Absolutely. Would it be a trade that I would be mad if the Mavs didn't make and take advantage of? No, I don't think I would, just because I know how important Daniel Gafford is to this thing and how important Daniel Gafford is to the Mavs organization. I want to ask you guys before we get on out of here, though, would you trade Daniel Gafford for Herb Jones? Type T for trade or type P for pass. Let me know down in the comment section what you guys think. I honestly don't have an opinion one way or another. I think I'd be open to it, and I think I'd be open to the Mavs staying put on this one as well. But let me know what you guys think. That'll be it for today's show. Again, my name is Jeffrey Cooperstein. You can follow me on Twitter at Jeff_Coop27. I'm always tweeting about the Mavs, Dallas sports, Chelsea FC, whatever you guys want to talk about, I'm down. So hit me up on Twitter, and we'll be covering all the latest Mavericks news and rumors. The Mavs aren't playing until Sunday. They will be playing the Golden State Warriors on the road after the Warriors lost that crazy game last night against the Houston Rockets in the NBA Cup quarterfinals. So Mavs Warriors again on Sunday. We'll keep you up to date, all of the latest leading up to that and everything that happens during that game. Stay tuned, stay locked in. It's youtube.com/MavsTV, and we'll see you soon here on the channel.